Hey, my name is Rito and I'm building a Shopify store from scratch in 30 days. This is day number 55515 of the 30-day challenge and we are Bizathon 3 right now, and this is your Shopify challenge, and this session is a special session because this is about Ask Me Anything. This is Ask Rito Live. So if you have your questions and if you're watching this live, if you're on your phone, just tap on that live chat section that says something like live chat at the bottom. I don't know why it's so white right now. Please turn dark. For some reason, it's just being white. All right, anyways, there's a bar at the bottom which says live chat. Just use that to communicate with me. If you're watching this on your laptop or desktop, the live chat section should be to the right of your video or should be to the bottom of a video in whatever mode you're playing. Just find that live chat right now on this page and let's get things rolling. All right, so if you're not watching this live, if you're watching this recording, then just post your comments below inside the video and I'll be taking them on at my own pace and like as many as humanly possible. I am one man army, so just give me some time if I don't respond to your request in like 5 seconds. Some people just get upset when they don't get a response. Guys, this is all happening for you free right here. I'm not charging you any money to be on these calls or ask me any questions. I'm doing this because I care. I'm doing this because I want you to have no excuses anymore. I'm doing this because I want you to take action and not complain. All right. So I'm here at your service, and this is my only motivation, right? I'm showing you all these business models using these bizathons because I want you to start taking action. And this is just me speaking the honest truth from the heart. All right. So if you're not taking action, if you're not executing whatever I'm teaching and just watching these videos, well then, you know what? Shame on you. All right. So this is all about taking those questions. Now, before I take on those questions, I want to show you some neat stats. The latest, absolutely latest stats that we have right now. It is almost a week since we started the ads, and here are the latest stats for you guys. Let's just dive into that. All right, so as you can see, today's stats are $270, almost $261.98 in sales, 233 visits. We still have about a couple more hours to go. I hope that this touches $300. Yesterday, we had about $400 in sales, and as you can see, we are like doing pretty good. If we look at the entire month stats, we have actually done almost $1,500 in sales. Just one sale and we'll be over $1,500. So let's just consider $1,500 for now. And this is the total we have spent on ads, which is $1,363. And remember guys, there are like 25 ad sets in here which were just built for testing. All right. So a lot of those ad sets are now paused, but we have literally spent around like $800 in just testing because we set up $20 ad sets. So now that we have found our winning ad sets, all we are going to do is scale them, and our like amount spent and the revenue generated, the gap is going to go way higher. So we're going to get much better ROI on our ads. Even now, even after all this testing, we are still positive in just the ad spend. We have a positive return on ad spend. How awesome is that? Now, of course, when you include the costs, when you include the cost of AliExpress and the shipping of the products, which is about anywhere between 1/4 to 1/3 of the product cost, then you might say that we are in loss right now. But guys, we've spent like $800 of this $1,300 in just testing. I think even more than that. So we have not even like started to properly scale yet, but now that we are starting to find our winning ad sets, I'm going to give it about one more week of testing till I have enough ad sets spending like $20 a day and generating like at least a 2 times return on ad spend. Now, if you have missed that video where I go over all these things about return on ad spend and how to scale, that video is, I believe, day number. Let me just look at it for you guys. First off, if you're not subscribed to the Flying Start online channel, it's just something you have to do now. All right, so here's the thing. This is the video you need to see, scaling FB ads, which is day number 12. Just subscribe to Flying Start Online, go to the videos tab and then just check out this video if you've not watched this. It's like pretty much the holy grail of scaling Shopify stores using Facebook ads. Now, I've recently started testing other platforms as well. I will be giving you all the data, all the numbers, all the like information, because I don't believe in like holding back whatever is working. I want to give you guys the entire thing. All right, so as you see, almost $1,500 in sales. The graph is going up, up, up. Now, here's the interesting thing for you guys. All right, so people have been coming up to me and asking me things about, like, I am based in India, or I'm based in, like, I don't know, Philippines, or I'm based out of Russia or something. Then can I open a Shopify store? I don't even have a payment gateway. I don't even have access to a Stripe account. How can I make things happen? Well, this data right here is like solid proof for you, because what I did yesterday was I shut down the Stripe account. All right, I just deactivated it. Don't believe me? Don't believe me? Let me just take you to our settings. Let me just take you to our payments. As you can see right here, we only have PayPal activated right now. There are no credit card acceptance things here. This is only using PayPal, by the way. This is my Indian PayPal account that I'm using, and still we have been able to do like $270, almost $260 today. All right, and a positive return on ad spend. So if you're like making excuses that you're sitting in a country or you don't have a Stripe account, just like create a PayPal account, dude. It's free. Just go for it. All right. So don't make excuses anymore regarding like payment gateways. You can use just PayPal and go with it. Now, of course, had I had a Stripe account, we would have had better sales, but that shouldn't stop you. Like, we might have had like $300 in sales or like $320 in sales, but like, isn't 260 enough? Isn't 262 enough to see, like, start getting you some results? And can't you then find solutions once you start getting sales? So don't let that stop you. Right now, I will be like looking at other payment gateways also. All right, I will be looking at other payment gateways if we don't find anything else, because I want to give you all the data, right? My whole thing is about providing you with everything that I find. And I just do research. I spend money on ads so that I can give you the winning strategies. All right, so I will be activating the Stripe account yet again, but after doing some testing, after doing some research on what other options are there for payment gateways. So don't let that hold you back. Another excuse I see is haven't like there been 1,000 Shopify stores created already? Isn't the market saturated? Aren't there like, if I start ads, won't it be like $10 a click or something? Listen, guys. I created this store in front of your eyes this month, October 2017. So if that's the thing that's holding you back, seriously, like, I have just done this. So if this was saturated, wouldn't I have had no results? Wouldn't I be paying like $10 a click or something? It does not work like that. You have to first off, let me tell you a thing about starting a business. Starting a business is all about overcoming your mental roadblocks. When you start making excuses, when you start having those doubts and fears, that is what's holding you back. You might have heard this saying, we are our biggest enemy. Your brain is your biggest enemy. But here's the thing. Your brain is also your biggest friend. All you have to do is just tell it, let's just do it. All right, you've heard the Nike slogan, just do it. Just do it, man. Come on, let's do that. All right. So you can also use like other payment gateways like 2Checkout, as MJ Entrepreneur says here in the live chat section. So all right, so I'll be taking on some questions. Give me like 5 seconds right here. All right, so we've got Paul who says, can you give us some ideas on how to tackle the challenge if you don't have the financial budget to buy all of the top range software like ZeroUp, etc. I will be going through alternate solutions. I will be going through some other ways in which you can save money, in which you can get like, you can at least start your Shopify store and start seeing results with your Shopify store. I will be covering these things in the last few days of this challenge, because I want to first off, the first first 25 days of this challenge is completely going to be dedicated with tools and softwares that I have access to, the ad budgets that I have access to. Now listen, guys, I'm not a billionaire. It's not like I have like money flowing around in the bank. All I've spent is like $1,360 and still like generated what, like $1,500 in a return almost, right? So don't think that you need to spend like a huge like $10,000 just in ad costs and like testing in the testing phase. With just like a couple $1,000 in testing, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find at least 2-3 products that are working for you, and with that you can like scale it to like 6 and 7 figures as well. All right, so take it one step at a time. Yesterday I was on a call with an awesome gentleman, but he had just one problem. He said he was not able to focus on things because just new shiny object syndrome, right? You find something new and you go for it. Here, this is your shiny object right here. I've shown you it works. I've shown you live on camera. I've been getting on these little sessions every day since like the beginning of October, and we have made things happen, right? We've actually made things happen. We're starting to see sales. Literally, the store was launched like, I don't know, October 5th was when we launched the ads. It's been like a week since we've launched the ads. And we've already done almost $1,500. I'm pretty sure by the time we actually end this challenge, we'll have done over $10,000 in sales. How do I know that? Because I've already started finding some products that are working for me. I've already started finding the ad sets that I know I can scale and be at a positive return on ad spend. So why wouldn't I? So don't take these budget constraints and don't take these financial constraints like just take a loan, just ask money from somebody. It's not like you have to ask for like $50,000 or something. It's not like you're buying a house. It's just a couple $1,000. Just go for it. But when you start off on the right ground, when you start off with softwares like ZeroUp, you're pretty much set because your automation is in place. So it saves you a lot of time that you can then invest in growing and scaling your ads, because your task should not be about like fulfilling orders. It should not be about like doing the day-to-day tasks. It should all be about optimizing your store, improving your conversions, finding new products, and scaling your campaigns and your ads so that you get traffic. You are the marketer behind your store. You are not the person who is manufacturing or shipping or handling logistics or making like operations happen. You are the one who's driving sales. All right. So with that said, let me take on some other questions. All right, so next up, Deborah asks, if ZeroUp populated some products, how do I find what store it comes from? All right, let me just take you to this. So ZeroUp, lab.zerouplab.com. Here we go. Just go to product engine to the left right here. Just go to product sync. All right, here you have to go to product sync, and inside product sync, you'll be able to see a list of all the products here inside product sync. All right, if you want to visit the AliExpress page of that product, let's say you want to visit the AliExpress page of every sponge, we just literally click on AliExpress link and we'll be taken to that AliExpress page. All right, so next up, Anand says, do we need GSTs to start the business or no if we are in India? For now, if you don't have a company, if you don't have a private limited, well, I already have a private limited company. I incorporated like 7-8 years ago. So in that case, I already have a GST because we applied it. If you're doing this as an individual, if you don't have a company, just start to see some results, because you can even use your personal credit cards or everything to manage your ads and expenses. And then just based off of that, you can scale and grow your business, and then start registering a company and GST and all these things. So don't let these little things hold you back. These are just small literally, Anand, let me just tell you this. There are so many companies that have been running and doing like millions in revenue in India who have still not registered for GST. It's just like, if those companies have not done it, why are we even discussing this? So next up, we've got MJ who says, I'm from India, and yes, I'm able to get sales with cards, and I also use 2Checkout. There you go, MJ. MJ is from India, and he's able to get sales with 2Checkout. So if that's holding you back, just open up a PayPal account and a 2Checkout gateway, and then you're set. Next up, John says, do we duplicate ads to next level even if no 2x return on ad spend? No, you don't. Just be ruthless with your ad sets. If you're not able to find ad sets that are giving you at least 2x ROS, just create new ones with new targeting until you find. All right. So this is just a simple formula right here. You do this enough, you are going to find your winning ad sets. And once you do, all you have to do is just start scaling them using that strategy that I have taught inside the scaling FB ads concept right here. All right. Day number 12. If you missed that video, go watch that right now. Next up, Carlos says, can you give me some advice on my weaknesses? Zevus.co. Let me just check this out for you, Carlos. Zevus.co. Let me just open this up for you. Next up, African Paul says, that's great advice. Thank you, Paul. I do hope you're going to take action on this advice. Omar says, can I just live with a store? Can I just live with a store? I didn't understand the question. You want to literally live inside your store? All right. So Here we go. So this is your store right here. All right. So we got hats, cases, keychains, bracelets. How did you find your products? Now it's all about products. The site looks good. The logo looks pretty good to me. It's clean. Let me just check out one of the categories right here. I do know which theme you're going with. It's like that simple theme on Shopify. It's pretty good. Hurry up, promotion ends in. So first off, all right, so this is 12 hours, 6 items in stock, guaranteed safe checkout. I would ideally make this bigger. I would, all right, artist collective, I'm busy hat. I would put I'm busy in quotes just to make it stand out. I would also add a better description, and don't do insured shipping 1 to 2 weeks. Keep it, don't mention shipping on your product description page. Make sure you just have you don't even have a shipping policy right here. You need to have a shipping policy. That's where you mention your shipping thingies. All right. Next up, I don't see a FAQs page. Leave the account. You don't need an account page. Just disable accounts on Shopify, and also just set up a FAQ page. If you want to find some ideas, here's the FAQ page from us. Just use that, edit it to your own needs. All right. So this is decent enough. You want a better footer here. I don't see some urgency, so it's pretty plain. You need some urgency in place. Go check out yesterday's video where I went through this one, especially like the perfect Shopify product page, because this is where I've explained how you create the perfect Shopify product page. All your other pages don't matter as much. So your home page, your collections page, all these pages don't matter as much as your actual product page matters. Right here, as you can see, this is like literally no description right here. You want much better descriptions, and you want a strike through price. So use compare at price to position your product like you're giving away a discount, and then mention that discount in bold. All right, let me just quickly show you right here. So inside ceramic straightener and detangler, as you can see, get 50% off today, limited quantity available. Then we have gotten like all the product description as well as some sentences to make this better. All right, and then we also have the guarantee and the happiness checklist. Make something around these terms. Don't just blatantly copy paste, just create something. All right. Omar says, I mean, just working in my Shopify store without a job. Don't. So if you're already without a job, then you can of course dedicate your time to your Shopify store. If you already have a job, then just do it part-time until you make more than what you're making with your job. Then you can just literally quit because you've just pretty much nailed it by then. Next up, Hui asks, how I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry, Hui Ton. I'll just call you Ton. All right, so Ton asks, you haven't used opt-in email marketing to use email marketing for upsells. I have. So this tells me you haven't watched all my videos. In a previous video, I've actually set up MailChimp. And in fact, today, I got a sale from my MailChimp thingy. All right. So, don't believe me? Let me just take you to discounts right here. Inside discounts, as you can see, MC 20 off. This is MailChimp 20 off. So somebody literally just took up on this offer, right? I'm also using other things like other type of. Now, some of you might be thinking like you set up abandoned carts. How is that working out for you? You see this? Boom. I even closed a sale from just that abandoned cart email number 2. And we have also closed a scale for abandoned cart email. The other emails that are sent out where we don't give away a coupon. All right. So guys, I've already done all of this for you. You've just got to like dedicatedly watch these videos from day number 1 to day number 14, and this is like day number 15. All right. Next up, Tony asks, do you use the built-in Shopify notification for abandoned carts order shipping, or do you use MailChimp, and why? Excellent question, Tony. Excellent. All right. So first off, I use a different app for Shopify notification emails, but I only shifted to that app after I'd started getting some sales. For now, just focus on the basic Shopify notification emails. That's good enough. Once you cross $1,000 in sales, then you can invest $47 in an app. And that app, let me just show you what it's called. It's called this one. orderly emails. So it's like a $47 one-time payment. And here you can customize your emails that go out to customers for like shipping notification, for all these like cool little things. All right. So this is one app that you can have. But again, only invest like when you start generating revenue in these things. All right. For now, your investments should be strictly restricted to the things that are generating you revenue. So this email, this is good for branding, but it's not for generating like, sales. So don't go for it. Now, next up for abandoned carts, I've already explained. Again, you have to watch a previous video. Shopify abandoned carts is where I explained to you how I've set up my abandoned carts. Just watch this video and you'll get a good idea. I'm using an app called Where Are You? Abandonment Protector Plus. All right. So next up, we've got, will it be possible to run out the winning ads to duplicate into the next level? If no winning ads in certain level, do we extend to more or target and move on to the winner of to the next level? So you want to do two things, both these things. So if you've got like, let's say you've tested out 15 ad sets and you have just found one winning ad set, you definitely want to start duplicating that. And the second thing you want to do is like try out about 10 more ad sets. But this time when you try out 10 more ad sets, they have to be related to the targeting that you had set in the winning ad set. All right. So you've already got your winning ad set, right? You've already got a winning ad set. You just take that targeting, add a bunch, add like 2-3 more targeting thingies into it, and then just relaunch the ad. Just duplicate the ad. So that's how you're able to find out even more ad sets that are working for you. That's exactly what I'm following as well. You will have to pay a total 5.5% plus 7% on 2 checkout. Yeah. Some payment service providers will have like a higher transaction fee, but that's fine because like you can just add that to your product cost and then make money off of it. All right. So next up, we've got Carlos, is like 17 years old. Would you be interested in investing 10 minutes of your time to get in a phone call and mentor me? So what you have to do is just book a call, go to livecoachingcall.com, or you can get Zero Up and you get that free session with me where I actually literally train you. Let's go, guys. I've answered all your questions. You're just asking questions way too slowly. Let's answer these questions, man. Let's go for it. All right, so first off, I just want to make sure you understand the stats again. Yesterday was our best day. We did $408 in sales. We had a huge return on ad spend. Today, I've literally shifted, I've stopped Stripe on purpose. I've shifted to just PayPal because I wanted to show you numbers so that you don't have any excuses anymore. If you don't have a Stripe account, you can literally just get started with a PayPal account. I will be turning on the Stripe account again after I try out a few more payment strategies so that I can give you all that data in the future as well. Next up, we've only spent about $13.60. So we're already, even in the testing phase, we're at a positive return on ad spend. How awesome is that? And consider, guys, out of this, like $800 was spent on like losing ad sets, which we just built for testing. So that cost has already gone. So in the future, I'm going to be testing out more ad sets. I'm going to, of course, be spending more money into finding more ad sets. So I do believe by the time we spend about $5,000, and if you're still at a positive ROAS, we'll have found out like pretty much so many ad sets that we can scale. All right. So that is the thing. Next up, we also have Chandramoli says, can one use Aweber instead of SendLane to run the mails and track visitors? I would recommend use MailChimp for Shopify stores. It's just much more deeply integrated, like I've shown you. Zero Up, Carlos, is a software that like automates your dropshipping process. If you don't know what Zero Up is, check out my video in which I cover Zero Up, which is this one right here, day number 5. In day number 5, I basically explain about Zero Up. And in day number 13, I announced the bonus where you get to get on a call with me. And you also get to like, I actually build your store for you. All right. So this is the thing. Ton asks, can we use Oberlo now? Zero Up is expensive at the beginning phase. You can use Oberlo if you want to. I just prefer to use Zero Up because it's got a ton of like features that help you drive more sales. For me, sales is more important than just being, and it's just pretty sweet to use as well. You've watched me use it. It's just pretty awesome. So it's got a lot of features that help you drive sales. That is why I prefer Zero Up over Oberlo. Oberlo is just for fulfilling your products and just adding them to your store. It's just way too much here. I don't know, for some reason it's just showing me last 7 days is 1360. So overall we have had, I don't know, what have we had? We have had 1493 in sales. All right, so next up, Nasir asks, in testing phase, how many days will you let an ad set run before you decide to kill it? Come on, guys. Why are you asking me questions that I've already covered? This is scaling FB ads. I've already covered this question here. This is just 1 day. Your rule is to just spend $20 and that's it. If you don't have a 2 ROAS, you just close that ad set after spending $20. All right, next up, MJ asks, what is the best traffic source? FB ads, Instagram influencers, because I am making money with Instagram influencers. Instagram influencers is an excellent way of like driving sales. Unfortunately, it is tough for me to show you guys how to do Instagram influencers live here because it has to be done via phone. There are like Windows apps that let you do it, but I am on a MacBook here, so it's difficult for me to like do a live show on that. But I will be trying to cover Instagram influencers in the future as well. I just prefer Facebook ads because it's just got much more scale and it's automated. So it's just about creating those ads and letting it run and finding out the winning combinations. Instagram influencers is all about like doing the manual work of finding people and then just contacting them, striking a deal with them, and then getting this thing. So Carlos says Instagram influencers gather pixel data, then hop onto Facebook ads. Well, we did start off with Facebook ads from the get-go, and as you can see, it's still a great method, even if you're not doing Instagram influencers. So you can do both. Of course, if you're on a budget, Instagram influencers is a nice way. Instagram influencers, for those who don't know, is just going to Instagram and finding out people who are like influencers, who've got big audiences in your niche, then just, asking them to just do a shout out for your store, and then they'll just keep it live for like 24 hours or something. You just strike a deal with them, make a one-time payment, and then just you're done with it. It's of course a hit and a miss, but if you find the right Instagram influencers, it's pretty good. All right, next up. So Tony asks, what methods or apps have you found most effective for upsells and increase AOV? So I've already tried out multiple apps, Tony. Give me a few days because I'm still in my testing phase right now. By the time we hit like $10,000, I should have enough data to tell you which are the best apps. For now, I have tried Smart 7 apps. I've also tried, let me just quickly show you guys what apps I've tried for upsells to increase average order value. One thing I'm using currently is this one. Hold on, let me just show you. Where is it? All right. One thing that I'm using currently is frequently bought together. This has actually helped me increase my average order value anywhere between 10 to 30%. And we also have this one, add to cart and checkout booster. I have seen an increase in sales, not by a lot, but I have seen a slight increase in sales ever since I added this app as well. For upsells, I would recommend Smart 7. Where do you go? Smart Bundle Upsell. This is what I tested out for a bit. It did not work for me. So again, I take back my words. I don't recommend it right now. Let me test other plugins out. Let me just make sure I have like a proper flow. Once I have like $300-400 coming in every day for like a few days, then I'm going to start trying out new upsells so that I have actual data to compare it with. All right. So that is your answer to that question. All right, so guys, I have pretty much covered it all for you guys. Now, here's the thing. If you don't have Zero Up, here's what you have to do. You have to click on that link below in the description inside this video. Get Zero Up, and let me just quickly share some interesting things with you. If you actually get Zero Up, because that's going to, I'm actually a big fan of Zero Up. The more I use it, the more I like it because it's automated so many aspects of my life. I'm actually able to hire a VA as well and get things done by them. So let me just quickly take you to this concept right here. So when you get Zero Up through my link, which is below in the description, not only do you get all that software and access to all those amazing training and all these things that Fred has laid out for you, you also get me personally. We get on a one-on-one call. All right, let me just describe this to you. One-on-one call. And on this call, we are literally going to start building out a Shopify store. Now, this challenge ends on 3rd November. So what I'm going to do is when you buy today, I am going to, by the way, these are very limited. So if you're on the fence, this is what you have to do right now. Get it, because I can't keep this offer open for a long time. I only have so much time to get on like 500 one-on-one calls. So I will be closing down this offer when I think it's enough. So 3rd November, the challenge ends. I'll send you a link to book a one-on-one call with me. You'll be able to do that for free. And on that call, I will start building out your store. What I'm going to help you do is build your logo, decide your like domain name and everything. So we come up with a brand name, and I'm actually getting good at it because I've taken a couple of these calls, and I'm just like nailing domain names right now. All right, so you've got your logo, you've got your domain name. I'll also set up all your pages, set up your like all the settings of your store. We'll also going to set up the theme, the Shopify Booster theme. I've got multiple licenses for it, either the Shopify Booster theme or the Shoptimize theme. I've already got multiple licenses. I'll be setting it up for you for free. So there's literally like $150 or something in savings for you. So this is what you get on top of a call with me where we actually brainstorm. And this is going to be the biggest thing for you guys. We get on a brainstorming session where we discuss your ideas and how to finalize products, so that after the call, you have everything you need to start building up your store and take it from there. All right. So I'm building for you. Basically, let me just write it in blue so that you have a great idea. I'm building out the skeleton for you guys. All right. It's called the Shopify Store skeleton. All you have to do after that is start adding products and then start those ads. All right. So we'll do a brainstorm session right on that call as well, where if you have any questions personally, I will be answering them. And we will be getting for it. So Tony says, I have Zero Up and love it since it auto fulfills the orders. Awesome. That is brilliant, Tony. Now, if you're not part of Zero Up, just get it using the link below. I've mentioned the link in the description. So Chandra says, does the app kit do automatic advertising as soon as you add products? Is this recommendable? Again, Chandra, I've just installed this like 3 days ago. I'm still testing. I don't have enough data to show you, but don't be like, I will be sharing all the data as soon as I have this. All right. So Sandra says, can I choose a theme now? And when we talk, I can change it to booster theme for you. Yes, you can of course do that. And we will be, because Shopify stores all your theme settings. So even if you're like completely design a theme and then change it to a new theme, the previous theme settings still remain in play. So if you want to revert back to that previous theme, you can do that without any disruptions. All right. So that is it. So guys, come on. This is like a no-brainer for you guys right now. Just click on that link below, join Zero Up, and then we'll get on that call where we start building out your store. I'll actually help you choose your domain name, your logo, build out your like default pages like about us, contact us, your shipping policies, FAQs, all these pages, which a lot of people mess around with. Now, even in today's session, which I showed you the question that I got from somebody, even they did not have a shipping policy. So don't spend you have to spend time on this. So rather than you go for it, I'll be setting this up for you, and then I'll also be setting up the theme with all the goodies in place. All right, so this is what you get. I do recommend you start off right now. Don't wait around. If you've been waiting around to get Zero Up, this is your time, because I can't keep the one-on-one call open for a long time. I literally get on a Skype call, we do screen sharing, and we actually get stuff done. And I can't do this for like 100 people. So I will be closing this down as soon as I feel this is enough. All right. So I want to thank you guys. Let me just quickly close this right now. Hold on. Let me just turn this on. I have not saved it yet. Let me just save this really quickly. Thank you so much for your patience. All right. So here we go. All right, so folks, this is it. I hope this has been helpful. I've answered pretty much all the questions that I've gotten so far, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Here's something you have to do. Just hit that like button below. I've covered a lot of concepts in this. Even if you found one thing of value, hit that like button below. Give me that thumbs up. It just shows me that you're, show me the love, people. All right, so if you're not subscribed to the Flying Start Online channel, hit the subscribe button. If you do have any more questions for me, just use the comments box below to ask them. I will be getting on them, but since I'm involved in like 50 different projects right now and more coming, so don't expect me to answer in a minute. Just give me a bit of time to answer your questions. But yeah, in the next time I do announce a AMA or ask me anything, show up live if you want a question answer, right? That's the best way to get that done. All right, so thank you so much, guys. This was awesome. I had fun. I do hope that you take all of this knowledge and then execute it on your store. Boom. Let's do this, guys. Let us do this. I'll see you in day number 16. We are taking a break for the weekend. I'll be seeing you Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, which is Monday morning, 6:30 a.m. India time. I'll be seeing you then. Until then, have a great weekend.